Hey guys, welcome back. Today in day 8, part 1, we will talk about enumeration briefly, and then we will go over syntax and how we can iterate and find match in enumeration. Yep, let's start our playground. I already made that, and we can go to our reference. So our reference is swift.org and the Swift Book Language Guide Enumerations, or you can go to swift.org and then you will go to Language Guide and Enumeration. Okay, so what is enumeration? An enumeration defines a common type of group of related value and enable you to work with those value in a type safe way within your code. If you are familiar with C, you will know that C enumeration assigns related names to a set of integer value, something like array. Yeah? Enumerations in Swift are much more flexible, but in Swift we are much more flexible and don't have to provide a value for each case of the enumeration. If a value known as a raw value is provided for each enumeration case, the value can be string, character, or a value of any integer or floating point type. Alternatively, enumeration case can specify associated value of any type to be stored along with each different case value, much as unions or variants do in other languages. You can define a common set of related cases as part of one enumeration, each of which has a different set of value of appropriate type associated with it. So far we learned that we have raw value, we can have raw value, or even we can have from one type for each case, and we can have associated value for each case with different event type. Enumeration is Swift are first class type in their own rights. In Swift. So enumeration in Swift are first class types in their own right. They adopt many features traditionally supported only by classes, such as computed properties, to provide additional information about the enumeration current value. An instance method to provide functionality related to the value the enumeration represents. Enumeration can also define initializer to provide an initial case value. This is the very important part, and this can be in your interview. All of this raw value and associated value could be, but this is a tricky point. So it's for interview for intermediate and senior. They may ask you, can be extended to expand their functionality beyond their original implementation and can conform to protocol to provide this part as well, and can conform to protocol to provide standard functionality. So this was just a little bit brief. In today, in different parts, we will go one by one for all of this in details. Okay, so let's start from enumeration syntax. So enumeration syntax is pretty easy. We start with enum, some enumeration, so it could be name of enumeration, and curly brace open and close. Inside there we will have enumeration definition, and here you go. We have enumeration, for example, for compass points, so north, south, west, and east. Yeah, the value defined enumeration, such as these guys, excuse me, for its enumeration cases, you use the case keyword to introduce new enumeration cases here. Swift enumeration, this is a note, Swift enumeration case don't have an integer value set by default, unlike language like C, Objective C in compass point example above, north, south, east, and west don't implicitly equal 0, 1, 2, and 3. Later we will learn how we can make actually we will learn about the flexibility of enumeration in Swift and how we can make give this value as a raw value. Instead, the different enumeration cases are value in their own rights with an explicitly defined type of compass point. So this compass point is going to be a type, and all of this will be a value for that. So multiple case can appear on a single line separately by commas, and this is how you can, this is like exactly I say case Mercury, case Venus, case Earth, and go on. So let's go here. You will see this is a enumeration, and this is a compass point. Yeah. Here you go. I have to close this and reopen it, probably this. So I close this and reopen. Sometimes it's happened in Xcode that not work, especially for playground when your processor is not much strong. Each enumeration definition defines a new type, okay, like other type in Swift. Their names, such as compass point, and planet, start with capital letter. So capital letter gonna be for naming. Give enumeration types singular rather than plural names. So this is a trick. So give enumeration types singular rather than plural. So compass point, not points. Planets, not planets. Name, so they read as self-evident. So here we go. Dictionary to head equal compass point dot west. So it could be like this, okay? Later, if I want to change this, then I don't have to mention compass point, and just I said dot east, other values. So let's go here and open this and see if it's working now or not. So here you go. Take time to simulator until simulator coming up. Okay, the type of direction to head is already known, so now it's just dot east works. Yeah, we can hear processor fan, so probably there's something working. Ready and running. Okay, matching enumeration value with a Swift statement. Okay, so this is another subject. You can match individual enumeration value with a switch statement like this. So direction to head dot south. Okay, so switch direction to head. If case dot north, we do this, dot south, do this, and east and west, and then we will see what will happen when we run this. Here we go. So yeah, these guys actually just as definition, and here you will see that if I say direction to head, compass dot west is dot west, and direction to head that is, so by this way we can change it, so you don't have to mention compass point dot. So for matching this guy, yeah, you will see that it's dot south, so supposed to print this. Watch out for this. Okay, yeah, it's working. So you saw how it is, how easy it is. So switch direction, and that's it. So you can read this as this. So and also as described in control flow, the switch statement must be, you know, if you remember in I believe it was day uh, 2. Yeah, we spoke about control flow, or probably even the basic day. First day. Okay, so a switch statement must be exhaustive when considering an enumeration cases. If the case for dot west is omitted, this code doesn't compile. So you know, here we had all four case, so we didn't have to mention default. But if we omit some of them, then with default we can cover those. Other than that, it won't be compiled. Okay. So iterating over enumeration. How we can iterate over an enumeration? It's so for some enumeration, it's useful to have a collection of all of that enumeration cases. You enable this by writing case iterable after enumeration name. So here we go. So this is something, again, could be in an interview or any test for evaluating your knowledge. So we just say case iterable, then you will have collection of that enumeration cases. Here we go. So case coffee, tea, and juice. So let's run this part. So here, yeah, as we spoke, and this guy. Okay, so let's run this part to see what's happening. So it should print 3 beverages available. So here 3 solid number beverage all cases dot count, print number of choice, this guy. So we can iterate. You will see 4 beverage in beverage dot all cases print beverage. So here if we run it, let's go for all 3 items. So this is how we can iterate over enumeration. So not only we can iterate over array collections, we can iterate over enumeration cases as well. So if you want to dynamically find which case of one enumeration has, and then going over that and play with that, here it is how you can do it. So we tell you all cases. So case, so the syntax used in the example above marks an enumeration as conforming to the case iterable case iteratable protocol for information about protocol. So you can see protocol as well. So don't forget to put this. Other than that, you cannot iterate over that. Yeah, that's was for this part. In next part we will go for associated value. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you like the video. If you like it, please make sure to give it thumbs up, and also don't forget to be subscribed for more video all coming every day. And if you have any question, please ask in comment below. I will be more than happy to help you and answer your questions, and I wish the best for you. Have a good one. Bye bye.